jobs? Do you see CaraOne jeopardizing jobs at all or actually increasing?
I mean, it depends on whether you want to stay in business or not. I mean, I guess you could use it and eliminate your staff to a certain point, but then you're not going to reap the advantages of it. We had internal resistance when we first started deploying CaraOne, and people really did think it was going to come for the jobs, and people resisted it. And I think that that's a valid fear, especially since AI has done a lot to decimate, writing and music. It's had a lot of deleterious effects, but this is not generative AI. This is a workflow tool. This is a workflow improvement tool. And as I mentioned earlier, we have not reduced staff because of this. What we're doing is just making a ton more stuff for a bunch of clients that we would not have otherwise had. So what we've used it to do is to empower the people who would have been stuck in those assistant jobs or those trainee jobs for another 3 or 4 years, and have them actually start creating stuff, because now we don't need them to do the owner's tasks of logging and tagging. And it's really been fantastic, because especially as we're moving into doing more social, which everybody has to do because those are where the largest audiences are, having younger people who are more fluent with the language of social really has just multiplied the power of everybody on the team. So it's not something that takes your job. It's something that makes your job radically better. We really do equate it around here to the introduction of the NLE in the 90s. Because if we were cutting on tape or if we're cutting on film, my first job as an assistant, I was one of 4 assistants for one editor. And all we would do is cut negative, or all we would do is log tapes. And none of us ever got to cut. This lets you skip all that and start to cut.